one of the things I plan on doing is there's this style that as far as I know, I developed it. I don't know where I got the idea from, but let me know if you know anyone else who does this or something like it. But I would take a piece of wood and I would paint along the wood grain, and I would kind of start by following the wood grain and filling in the spaces that I saw there. And then in my mind's eye, I'd be like, oh, I'm starting to see a river or a tree here, and I would start pulling. So it's kind of like a magical realism. It's kind of like a surrealistic style. But what's really important about it is that I'm working, to me, philosophically, is that I'm working with that natural material. Oh, good, the microphone's on. It's like sharing a lot here. I was like, I hope it's recording the sound. So, anyway, sorry. Yeah, you're following the natural pattern. And so it's kind of like a conversation between you and the wood grain, just like how with watercolor, I think it's like a conversation between you and the water. And that comes through, I think, with a lot of how I represent kind of abstract forms and 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 also bring in kind of light theory from Impressionism to try to give the idea of the thing that you're looking at, using a lot of fun techniques like that. And all that to say that this pattern that I've created here reminds me a little of wood grain, but it's a little different. It's a little more man-made. It almost looks like glass. I don't know. I think it's really fun. But the idea originally of this piece was that I wanted to make some texture with this really beautiful, it's called an ink, but it's actually an artificial um, resin. So it's really an interesting product. I couldn't find it on TikTok Shop, but I'll keep looking because well, I'm really glad that I got it, and I'm going to use a similar approach that I would with the wood grain, but using the texture that I made with this synthetic resin instead.